give yourself that 10 minutes and set a timer, because then you know after 10 minutes you can get back to what you need to do. It almost gives you permission, be like, here's 10 minutes. It's not going to go beyond that.
Mhm.
Once you start tuning into your body, that's when your body says, oh my gosh, she's listening to me finally. She's finally listening to me. So it's not only going to teach your body that I'm here for you, I'm listening to you, but you get to know yourself better, and you get to see like,
Mhm.
oh, there must be something going on because I'm feeling this. I always feel in my chest. So there's something that I'm experiencing. What do I need in this moment to help myself get in a better place?
What if the best chapter of your life hasn't even begun yet? What lies within you is the power to live brighter, bolder, and truer than ever before. So welcome to Vivatude, where caregiving, connections, and career come into balance, and where your vitality, vision, and voice shines through. Because the revolution isn't out there, it's already within you. Welcome to Vivatude.
Welcome back, everybody, to Vivatude and Tracy Cromwell. And I am here with Dr. Kelly Kessler. And we are going to bring you some tips that you can take action on immediately to help you create that physical and environmental wellness you are seeking. So, Kelly, what should we do?
Yeah, absolutely. So one big thing is we want to start tuning into our body, because we have disconnected from our body so much. We are again looking outside ourselves, so we're not really feeling into our body, noticing what's happening in our body. So one thing you can do is, and this can be really hard if you're a high achiever because your mind is always going, but take just a moment and allow yourself to go through a body scan. So just lay on the floor, lay in your bed. You're just going to start at your feet and just notice what you're feeling without judgment. So is something feeling a little bit more tense? Is something feeling loose? Is there a pain? Is there a tightness? Just notice what you're feeling. So you're going to start at your feet, work your way up to calves, the thighs, glutes, trunk area, and shoulders, neck, face, going all the way up the body. I'm going very quickly now, but when you do it, you're going to take your time doing each of these segments.
I
But
don't have time. I got to do it fast. No, I'm just kidding.
exactly. No, allow yourself to get, take 10 minutes, even if you set a timer. I find that helps a lot, especially when you're high achiever. Like, give yourself that 10 minutes and set a timer, because then you know after 10 minutes you can get back to what you need to do. It almost gives you permission, be like, here's 10 minutes. It's not going to go beyond that. So allow yourself to do that body scan.
Okay.
And then you're going to do that at a time when you are really stressed. So when you have something going on in your life, you're going to do that body scan again. And
Wow.
then notice what you feel in your body. And write that down in a journal. And then do it at a time when you're really relaxed. Maybe you just had a really nice time with your kids, or you just went out for a nice walk, and then do that body scan again. And allow yourself to write that down. Notice what you notice. Because what we want to do is develop a contrast of like, what does my body feel like when I'm experiencing stress? What does it feel like when I'm relaxed? And then you get to know your signals. We all show up differently. Like for me, when I'm stressed, I feel it in my heart. I will get this constriction, pain in my chest. My shoulders will be up by my ears, and I also get a lot of tension in the fascia part of my foot, so in the arch of my foot. That's how I present. But you're going to present very differently. So you have to start to know your body, because
Mhm.
once you start tuning into your body, that's when your body says, oh my gosh, she's listening to me finally. She's finally listening to me. So it's not only going to teach your body that I'm here for you, I'm listening to you, but you get to know yourself better, and you get to see like,
Mhm.
oh, there must be something going on because I'm feeling this. I always feel in my chest. So there's something that I'm experiencing. What do I need in this moment to help myself get in a better place?
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, first things first, set a baseline and know your body and listen to it. We've been taught to just ignore it and push through. So excellent. So what would be a second thing? Once they've done that, what do you recommend?
So second thing is going to be tuning into your breath. So we're always breathing, but again, it's a lot of it is just subconscious, unconscious. We're not really recognizing the patterns of our breath. We're just on autopilot. And when you are
Mhm.
living in stress, your breath becomes very shallow. It
Mhm.
becomes quicker pacing, and that just perpetuates the stress cycle, because our body speaks to our mind and our mind speaks to our body. So if our body is presenting in a way that we are stretched, which is that quick breathing pattern and shallow breathing, it's going to say, yeah, you are stressed, keep it going. And then your mind's going to say, oh my God, we're stressed, let's keep the body going. So you want to break that cycle by tuning into your breath. So putting one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and you're going to breathe into that belly. So you don't want to be raising your shoulders up as you're doing it. You want to relax the shoulders, allow the breath to come through your belly. So you should feel like the hand on your belly is elevating and falling. And you're going to do that for a count of 6 in. So breathing in for 6. And then you're going to hold for 4. And then you're going to slowly exhale for 8. Or as slowly as you can. So if you're just starting out, that might be a little bit longer of a count, but do what's right for you. So you want to tune into your body, but the big thing is allowing the exhale to be slower than the inhale. And also make sure you're breathing through your nose, not your mouth when you're doing the inhale.
Incredible. I just even doing that for a second and you reminding me about the breath, I feel calmer. I feel more settled. And so I agree with you. If people start with just these 2 things, you know, and becoming aware, being, you know, learning how to breathe to calm the nervous system, right? And I love the aspect of the timer. I do the same thing. If I'm going to meditate or if I need to clean or if I need to do something, my brain is such, if I set a timer, I know that I just last however long that is. Sometimes I'll split it into, say it's an hour, I want to clean my house. I'll split it into 20-minute increments or something to make it fun. I'll be like, yeah, you know, and then my brain also can relax and say, all right, I know after this goes, I move on to something else. And so the timers have helped me immensely. So I'm so glad you brought that up. All right, everybody, we are going to take another break and we will be back with Dr. Kelly Kessler in just a moment.
And thanks for listening to Vivatude. 4 hosts, 1 each week. We help you revivatude your next chapter because purpose, passion, and prosperity isn't out there. They're already within you. Brighter, bolder, truer. Vivatude.